Hey, Nolan, it's good to be back with you.
Hey, Amelia, good to be back with you.
All right, let's work on our radio calibration and physics. Before we fly, we have to calibrate our radio transmitter, especially if it's a new transmitter or if we moved it from one computer to another. Once it's calibrated and it's with the computer at all times, we don't have to keep recalibrating unless something goes wrong. We notice that the transmitter's not working well. But for the very initial first time, we have to calibrate. So we do that by clicking on the simulation menu up in the corner, and we choose Select Controller. Excellent. This calibration tool has automatically recognized that you're using the Interlink X transmitter, radio transmitter. Go ahead and click the Calibrate button, and we'll follow the instructions. The first thing it's asked you to do is center your all controls. So look down at your radio as well as looking at the uh, the radio on the screen, and notice that you're at 50-50 on both sticks. Also, there are trim tabs. Nolan, would you take the bottom, the left stick yaw tab, and push it the trim button to the left, please. So trim button to the left for left stick yaw. And let's just see if it
Pushing it
shows
now.
up on the screen. Can you do that?
Yes,
One.
ma'am. It's not. It does not show you on this screen.
Okay. All right. It does not show us. If the switches were not in center, they would not be red. But right now I can see that they are red, so they are centered. They're good. All right, we'll choose next. And we'll follow the instructions. We move the sticks up and down in circles. So both sticks clockwise or counterclockwise, it doesn't matter. Make full circles a couple times and then go the opposite direction. Very good. You're reaching all the corners of your sticks. That's right. And when you're done, put it back in both sticks back in 50%. There you go. And go ahead and try all the switches and see if you can turn all the channels on and off. And if you'd like, you can set those all to 0 or 100%. It doesn't matter. Occasionally you'll have sticky sticks, they won't go to 100%, but that's okay. It looks like you've got 50, 50, 50, 100% across the board, so you're good. Now, before you click finish, make sure that once you click finish, the airplane is going to start moving. Don't worry about that. Click finish and then click OK, and then take the left stick and draw it down, shut off your throttle. So click finish, click OK, and then pull your throttle down. Left stick to 0. Good. Excellent. 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 So now the plane is calibrated and you can reset and get back to the beginning. Now the next thing we need to do is set up the physics. So in this case, we'll choose simulation, physics. Physics is the tab that allows us to set the designated flight parameters in this AFS technology. And this is beginner mode that we're going to start with. So please choose beginner, dial to beginner. But I want even more beginner than that. Choose the custom tab, please. You notice that your physics speed is 75%, and that's really good for beginners. Eventually, of course, you'll want to go faster. You'll notice the flight model is easy. That's good. But I want you to put it on full pilot assist. It's autopilot assist, and you have unlimited fuel. Go ahead and click the unlimited fuel just so you can see you can turn it off or turn it on. We leave it in on position. We don't want to run out of battery in this case. All right, to save these settings, all you have to do is click X in the corner. Excellent. So now we have an aircraft that's ready for us to work with, but we do need to set up some more things in the environment. And the way we do that, we set the wind and the turbulence to 0. And so there's two ways to do it. You can use the wind and speed, or try this though, before you do this, just try tapping the page down key on your keyboard. Try tapping the page down and look at the bottom left-hand corner. Oh, now tap the page up, bottom left-hand corner, tap the page up. Oh, you're turning the speed up. Let's get it back to 0 again, so page down. Good. Let's try the delete key. The delete key is for turbulence. Your turbulence is at 95%. So let's hit the delete key several times until we get that down to 0. In the early stages, we will fly without wind and without turbulence. Good job. You can later on turn that wind turbulence on to make it more challenging and more realistic. But to begin with, we will always start with no wind and no turbulence. All right, we are totally set up now and ready for flight. So we'll stop this lesson here and begin with the next video.
All right.